In this video, we're going to take a look at how we use CSS in Dreamweaver. So you can see on the screen, same website from before, we did our hyperlinks. Now, CSS it's quite easy to do, but if you do it in code, it can be quite a pain in the butt. So you've got three types of CSS. You've got inline CSS, you've got external CSS, and then you've got internal CSS. So external CSS creates what's called a style sheet separately, which is a separate document which tells the website how it needs to look. Internal is exactly the same, except for it's in between two script tags, style tags, sorry. Usually I put them at the top of my website, and then you've got inline where you might say H1 with font size equals 3 or whatever, and you can change them on the fly. Now, if you do inline CSS, but you've already got an external CSS, it will overwrite it. So if you just want to change it for one particular thing, you can just do a quick inline. Now to do it, it's really, really easy. So we take a look at our website, and we know that I've got heading 2s, I've got heading 1s, I've got heading 3s. So these are the things we're going to change, and we've got paragraph as well. So if you click on properties and click CSS, you see you've got these targeted rules. So if you click new CSS rule, and do new CSS rule and click edit rule, you can then choose what you want. So you've got class, ID or tag. Now a class you can apply to any HTML thing. So you might have a div that's got a class or something like that, or you can do IDs or tags. Now if you're making a proper complete website, you want to be using classes, IDs and tags, but for your exam for IGCSE, just tag is absolutely fine. Now I'm going to choose heading 1. So I've got H1, and I'm going to press this down here. So you've got this document only, so this will make it inside the file, or you've got a new style sheet file. So if you've been given a CSS file that you need to change, then you can select the CSS file that's already connected, or if you do that, you press this button here, I'll look at that in a minute, or if you just want it, because you're just playing about, you might put it in this document, but I'm going to do it as a new style sheet file. Press OK. I've got to choose I want to save it, so I'm going to call it style 3, and now I can choose what I want. So for H1, you see up here it's connected to me a style sheet, and it'll add the code. You need to put a special line of code in which actually connects your website to the style sheet, but I'll show you that in a moment. So I can choose a font family, so I can choose what's already done, or I can choose a font I might want, so I'll just pick this one. There we go, pick that one. I can choose my font size, so I can save that. I'm going to make it blue, and I'll make it italic, and then press OK or apply, and you see it's now applied that. Now if I go to the code, you can see here you've got this link which links to the style sheet. Now you don't need to worry about this at all, but this is what CSS looks like. So it says a font family, you've got a main font, and then if you can't find that font, it'll go for this font. If you can't find that one, it'll go for this one, and then all your different styles. Now you don't need to really bother with this. You can change it. If you want to change the colour and things, you can change the hex code, but I'd stick with design mode and continue. So I can do another CSS rule, press edit rule, so it'll be in style3.css. I'm going to do a tag, and I'm going to change paragraph. Note from that, so let's try just P. Yeah, so I've got P there, press OK. I'm going to make the font a nice disgusting one. Let's pick something really obvious. Let's go Comic Sans, let's go for style 16. There you go, that's that done. And then if you want to change like elements of the whole website, you can do a CSS rule for a tag, and then you can go for the body elements. So we can go to background. I can change, say I want the background to be slightly grey. You see that's applied the background to the whole website, and you can go through and look at spacing, borders, lots and lots of different CSS features, but you can apply 90% of them from here, including putting a background image and all sorts of things. So it's really useful. Now if you've already got a style sheet and you need to link it, you need to press this button here, attach style sheet. You then go and browse and go and find your spreadsheet. I'll see if your spreadsheet, your style sheet. I think I've got one here somewhere. So this one here, press OK. You see it's imported that because it's up here. If you open here at the top, it doesn't mean it's linked. If it's in this little submenu, it means it's linked. So you see this one's already got a style sheet applied. And you can change your CSS rule. So when you go to design again, and I want to change this one. So new CSS rule for, I think it's a H2. So it was tag H2. I can then choose to do it on the new style sheet. Press OK. Change my stuff, apply, and then done. So that's the basics of how you can do CSS in Dreamweaver. Really, really easy, used for your exam, and it's fairly simple to work out if you have forgotten. You can see how your style sheets apply in this style as well. But hopefully that helped, and you found it really useful, and I will see you in the next video.